Ever thought about how developers make sure every line of code does what it's supposed to do? That's called whitebox testing. It's like performing a deep dive into each individual line of code. The process also goes by other names like open box, glass box, or transparent box testing. This is super important because it is key in ensuring that the code functions correctly. Path testing is the first step. Developers make a flowchart and test each path. It's like a roadmap that assists the developer in ensuring that everything is functioning correctly. Then comes conditional. This is where logical conditions checked. The code is tested to see if it works when conditions are true and when they're false. It's important to make sure the code works in both situations. Loop testing is next. Developers test loops to make sure they repeat the right number of times. It's essentially a monitoring mechanism that ensures the terminating condition is functioning as expected. If a loop doesn't work at any point, it's marked as a problem, fixed, and then tested again from the start. Automation is the scenario where the main program and the test program are composed in the same language. The test program evaluates the program and reports whether it succeeded or failed. Automation proves to be extremely beneficial when dealing with numerous loops. Developers might stumble upon 3 situations during this process. Firstly, rectifying faults in the test program. Secondly, resolving issues in the main program. Lastly, adjusting both the test and main programs when the specifications undergo changes. Whitebox testing also looks at memory. Developers can make the memory better by changing the code's logic. They can turn repetitive or duplicate code into a generic or user-defined function. They can also get rid of unwanted or unused functions to save memory. So whitebox testing is a deep look at every line of code to make sure it works right. It includes path testing, conditional testing, loop testing, and automation. It's a really important process that makes sure the software you use every day works exactly as it should.